Here we're live. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, and you know what Wednesday means? Wednesday means we've got, whoops, Tech Talk with Mike. So hang on. He's got his technology going there using his iPad, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and you might want to give it just a couple seconds there, Mike.
Okay.
You all get yourself out. You adjusted. We don't want to make people dizzy. Oh, yep, they see you.
All right.
Okay, it's all about Mike.
All right, ladies, we're going to talk about power a little bit. With your sewing machines, your um, sewing room, etc. Um, I know I've talked to you about your UPS power units and how to protect your sewing machine. Um, I've done some wiring and stuff, and what the electrical code says is you're allowed to like 8 outlets on a breaker. Okay. I don't, probably some of you have seen this. If you're in your sewing room and you plug in a a big iron, and your lights flicker a little bit, that tells you you're having a voltage fluctuation in that room. Okay. It's not enough sometimes to blow a breaker or anything, but if you have a large surge in the room, you can blow a breaker, trip the breaker, you have to reset and everything. That's why I was telling you about UPS units. So you don't plug in those heavy draw of electricity on your UPS unit that your sewing machine is plugged into. The whole purpose of that is to protect your machine so you don't get the power fluctuation, um, and you can overdraw that UPS unit. So you want to make sure you isolate it out. If you're having a problem, one way of isolating it and knowing what's causing it is to take that iron out of the room and take it to another room, your kitchen, your dining room, some other place, and plug it in and see if you have an issue. 9 chances out of 10, you're not going to have an issue because you're on a different circuit. So if you've got multiple rooms, you can take like your heavy draw, if you've got a big press, heat press, big iron, something that draws a lot of electricity, and you see your light flicker, take it to another room, plug it in, see if it stops. You'll notice that older houses have more of a variance than newer houses. The electrical code has changed from year to year, and depending on who wired the house, how they did it, and how much stuff they put on a circuit. Um, and I can't tell you that, neither can anybody else without coming in and looking at your house. But that's one way for you to isolate and to see if that's what's causing the fluctuation in your power in your room. You just don't want a fluctuation in power in your sewing machine. Okay. Um, that's the whole purpose, like I said, of the UPS units, to protect those machines from power fluctuations. So that's what I would do to isolate it and see where you're at, how you're um, doing with your power. Um, most times in your sewing room, you don't have that much draw in those rooms. Um, So you usually don't have a fluctuation in power in your sewing room unless it's something big like a heavy iron or a heat press or something like that that's drawing uh, power in that room. And like I said, it's a little inconvenience, but take it, plug it in another room, and see if that solves your fluctuation that could be causing some voltage issues in the room. You just don't want that on your sewing machines. All right, that's just a little FYI. Um, I was helping a guy out, and he was wanting to hook up lights and fans and everything to a switch, and he was going to overdraw it. Okay, so that made me think of you guys in your sewing rooms. You don't want to overdraw something, so um, that's why I um, told him no, you couldn't do that because he was trying to put too much on one circuit. Okay, so that's just something for you to look at, think about. Um, you may not have the issue, but if you do, just take and isolate that out of the room, and you'll probably solve your own um, issue. Any questions, hon?
Yeah, Kathy Galloway's trying to buy a new computer for Saturday's class. So if she has a question, can she call you?
Yes.
Okay, Kathy, call Mike. He'll answer. And he's not making money on computers, so but he'll answer and he'll give you the right the right information. And Kirsten says hello, Sherry and Mike and Huggy Bear, her and all of her little pupsters. That's it. Don't have any other questions or comments, so you are free to go about your business and do what you do best.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, ladies. Yes, Kathy, questions. Mike loves to be kept busy and to ask questions or answer them. We all do. We do the best that we can to help with information. I got a question, and I don't know who all's out there and who might be paying attention later. I don't know how many of you did this class with us before. This was the Gnome for the Holidays. We actually did 2 different classes from R&K, Embellish. This was one of them. And the other one was the llama and the, I don't have that one because I never got to finish it. It was the llama and another creature. Oh, the flamingo, I think. That was the gosh, my mind just kind of goes when I'm working on too many different things. The collage, using the collage technique. If you're interested in when I had my meeting yesterday, in amongst everything else, and I have another one today with R&K and Embellish. They're bringing a few of their things from the vault. So they're going to bring them out of the vault. And 2 of them, I think one was the gnome. I know the other is the flamingo llama. That was a class that we had. If you haven't taken it and you would be interested, it's a lot of fun and it's really cool to make. Just comment or send me an email. It doesn't do any good to call the store. They won't know what I'm talking about. But if I've got enough interest in that, I'll be happy to, to put it on again and, put the class on. For everybody that was asking about the pillow, see if I do it like this, you can see it better. There's a better picture out on the website. Life is Better in Full Bloom. This is another one of Kimber Bell's pillows. It's coming in March. March the 1st. So if you look on the calendar, now that I said that, too many things. It's March the 1st, and I put it on the calendar, yes, for March the 3rd, because the download will be available on the 1st. We'll have the kits. It is out there for you to register. The class will be March the 3rd. It's a Friday from 11 to 4. sew along with this pillow and you'll have a fabric kit. Guaranteed your pillow is not going to look exactly like that because you know I get to go shopping for the fabric in the best fabric store around. So I'll be picking the fabrics for that. You'll have the stuff that you need for the top. And let's see, that comes with the top and the back. Yeah, the border, the back flange, all of that stuff comes in with it. Everything but your stabilizer. There is some pink grapefruit felt and some silver embroidery leather included. So that's going to be a fun class. And I'm in the process of getting the class, let me see here, the new Shout Hooray pillow class, or pillow from Kimberbell. That's the bench pillow. If you've seen them advertising it, it has the space in the middle that you can celebrate anything that you want because you're going to be making letters. You're going to be embroidering letters that you can change up the message. And I think they have Velcro on them or something. I've just seen a little bit of that information. That's going to be starting to ship, I think it's the end of March. So you can go on to the website and order yours. If it's something that you're interested in and you want to do, get it ordered. And there's a fabric kit, there's the embellishment kit, and there's the this design CD. And then we will work to putting it together on the 18th. You know, we never get them finished in the day, but you get to learn enough and learn about the project that you can then you know, work on getting them finished and posted. So that just went on the calendar. Let me see, what else did I do? I usually check them off. I just put 2 things on, just those 2. The Full Bloom pillow and then the Shout Hooray. Working on getting the slideshow presentation back up so you can see, be watching. Embellish has some really cool stuff going on, some new things. Here's another question. And I don't know how to change this question of the day thing. I'll have to figure it out. But here's another question, if you can answer it. Are you interested in new rulers, a new ruler, shape ruler, and learning how to use it, especially if you're new to quilting, looking at a quilting block or small block class. But sometimes, you know, you buy the rulers and then you don't know how to use them, or you see a ruler and you think, oh, wow, this would really be cool. Well, I've got an opportunity for that. So just keep watching, but let me know. Are you interested in new rulers? If it was a ruler that you could use and learn how to use it. Take a class and learn how to use it. Okay. Let's see. That was question 2. One more question and I'll let you guys go on your way. Third question of the day, you can answer this one, is if you have IQ and My Design Center, would you like to do Little the Gnome? Yes. And new rulers? Yes. Okay, Jamie. IQ and My Design Center, some simple classes, like maybe one in a shape like doing something with hearts or shamrocks or squares, or just some things getting you used to using your IQ and your My Design Center, like little two-hour sessions. So that's something I've got in my mind, and if I have enough interest, I will take that from my mind and turn it into something that we can use, record, and you can watch it over and over again. So those are the questions. Any input that you guys can can give me, I really do appreciate it. I am heading to the other studio, the assembly studio, so I can get busy to assemble kits, because I told you, if I didn't have to sit in jury duty all week, and usually in Pinellas County, they pick you for 1 day or 1 trial. I'm going to use the rest of the time, best of my time, to put kits together. Okay, Yes to Design Center, yeah. It's kind of simple stuff. And some of you may know it, but just kind of start a series on a very basic, okay, here's what you do, and kind of more time playing with it, then we're not creating big projects. But to get you guys to, and girls and gals and whoever else is out there, I say guys, and that's just plural for everybody. Um, but to get you to start using it and feel more comfortable with it, and that's kind of kind of my plan. The more you use something, of course, the better off it is. Not just following the pattern down through here and doing those things, but to be able to kind of think outside and create something. So, okay. So maybe we'll throw a test if you're interested in being a test guinea pig for the first little session on that. Um, just like I said, just kind of respond back. Whew. So with that being said, how's everybody's projects coming? How's your projects coming? Let's see, we're working on where you picked up a or picked up a project. And if you're doing something with somebody else, that's okay too. You can use the same ones. My goal is not, losing weight, finishing UFOs, or whatever's going on. My goal is to help you to pick a project and to finish it. Not just to see how fast we can get all these things done, but to enjoy the process, but continue on and get them finished. Get them finished. I still have mine. I finished the little flag that went out front because it was one I just went over and picked it up. I posted a picture out there. It could have had more embellishment on it, but I looked at it and said, I need a welcome flag in my front yard. And all this one needs now is to be sewn together to finish it. So that's what I did. I got it out in the yard. Hey, took a picture. Felt good. Small victory. I still have to get my time, the day that I can get into the quilt studio, get in up at the shop to finish my quilt. I've got the top done. I've got the back. I've got the binding cut. I've got to get it on the long arm. So that's still mine. And remember, next month, if you're starting to think, next month's UFO, or not UFO, next month's challenge is going to be something, a kit, a pattern, a fabric, something you purchased when you were away traveling. And I know every one of us have something, and some of us have more than others, and you're going to pull it out and actually complete it. So that'll be kind of fun, because that'll be stuff that people have picked up, all kinds of different places when we travel, and want to see what you can do with it. So we're going to have some fun with that for next month. Okay, so there's the questions. I will check for the answers later on, and then tomorrow's Thursday, I will see you 1 o'clock. Might be a little late. Let's just see what happens. I'm supposed to go to Rotary on Thursdays. They don't finish till 1, so let me see how that goes tomorrow. But I will see you tomorrow. It might just be a little bit later. And Saturday, of course, is our cuties, our table topper for the month. Oh, I know. Since I got you guys on here, let's see. I told you I ordered patterns. These are all now available at the store. So if you take a look at these patterns, and it's one that you say, oh, that would be, you either want the pattern because you want to make it on your own, and that's fine. They're available in the store. Or, hey, that would make a good class you'd like to do as a class in a group. I have a whole stack of them here. 2, 4, 6, 8, probably enough to do one. This is the Janine Babbage collection. So this is her petite table toppers. So what's the size on this? It's a 16-inch diameter. It's a petite table topper. So that's one of the little round in the middle table toppers. And then you have the choice. There's apples, pears, cherries, and peaches. So there's 4 different fruits. This is her fruit collection. And this is one of those little round 16-inch table toppers. So that's one of the, so if that's of interest and let me know. This one looks like fun. And of course, I'm changing colors, guys. I just have to change up the colors. This is called Field of Flowers. It is a table runner, 14 by 41. And I know some of you ask, 14 is a good size. That fits on my counter out there too. The flowers are three-dimensional daisies. So those daisies are three-dimensional. That's something different. Have you done that before? So, and this is a Janine Babbage. Then we have Halloween Trick or Treat. So this is another one. Hers isn't necessarily a table runner of the month, but this one's 16 by 52, so it's a nice long one. We can certainly change up the colors and that kind of thing. It's oh, wouldn't that be fun to do with the glow-in-the-dark colors, the glow-in-the-dark threads. Then here's another one of the little petite table toppers, collection 2, Halloween. And there's 5 different appliques. So you can do it for Halloween, or you've got a ghost. So how about some glow-in-the-dark fabric? I think I've got some of that too. So anyway, that's one of them. Then the winter holiday. So these are all the 16-inch. So it's 16-inch size. Look at that. They've got the little scallops going around, but it's small enough that I don't believe you have to have bias fabric for that. Then how about this one? Happy Birthday. This one is 15 by 40. So it's another one. So that would be kind of fun if it's somebody's birthday to be able to, to set it out. How many of you, I used to do crowns and banners across the wall for birthdays and just to try to make it a special day. Here's one that says summertime. So, and then of course the fabric's on the end. So that's another one, 16 by 52. So you can, switch things out. Here's one that says give thanks. This is a nice fall colors. And then the Christmas, the poinsettia. So this has the 3-dimensional poinsettias on it. So we have that. And let me see. This is one that, this one's coming up because I had promised it. And let's see, Hope Yoder with R&K had seasonal ones. And this one I liked. This is one that I'm going to set up as a sample. So I know what happens when the samples show up. This has different designs. How many designs in here? 8. So there's 8 different designs, if you can see that. So there's the spring, the wheelbarrow, the bicycle, the word spring. Then it's spring. I'm so excited. And here's hello spring. These are the extra designs. And then just a plain quilting, just quilted backgrounds, and the sashing that can be quilted. So this is, that's one of theirs I've got laying here. I keep it right in front of me so I don't forget. So, okay, I will let you guys go now. I have rambled on long enough, and I'll see you tomorrow. So go sew something, work on one of those projects today.